Welcome to Cole Camp Tough TV. My name is Jesse Stevens. We are here, Larry T. Poe Field, for a Herbert Hoover matchup, and I have with me tonight legendary basketball superstar and principal extraordinaire, Mallory Green. Hello, Mallory Green. How are you?
Hello, Mr. Stevens.
Excited for this?
I am actually. We've been waiting to play this because of the weather, and it's put us down a day, so now we actually get to play it. We're glad.
Yeah, and this wind is whipping. It looks to me like it's driving towards the fence.
Yeah.
Which
we don't want right now, but
no, maybe at the bottom of
here
this
in a
inning.
minute.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to 3 up, 3 down on this one, and hope we don't see any go over the fence, because this wind is blowing what feels like about 25 miles an hour.
It does. Well, it whips on this hill. We've got Kenzie Pierce starting us off pitching.
Did she start against Hoover the other night?
Yep, she pitched, I think, the entire 11 innings.
Wow.
The other night. She held in and stayed the whole time.
That is a Delaney Buckland-esque performance.
Yeah. No subs, just gut it out.
Yeah, just keep pitching. She's digging a hole out there, it looks like.
Yeah, these two teams played 11 innings 2 nights ago in a tough matchup.
Yeah, I saw the score line, looking at the box scores the next morning. I couldn't find anywhere they were broadcasting it live, so I couldn't watch it, but it looked tough.
We watched it on Huddle until I think the battery died or something, and they tied it up. Independence tied it up, and then it went off. Oh. So we didn't get to finish watching the whole game. I had to wait and let Brock tell me on Game Changer.
By Brock, you mean Brock Green.
Uh-oh.
That's going to roll to the wall. Cage is going to get there.
Get it to second. Held up at second.
So that's a leadoff double there for the Herbert Hoover
Huskies.
Yeah. We
have to think about it, too.
Yeah, you don't play them all that much.
We all wore white tops and blue pants today.
Yeah, we did that in that Shady game, too.
I know. There's no rule like in basketball, or I never played softball, so I'm not sure, but there's rules in other sports that you have to, alternate.
Yeah, you can't match.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise you all look like you're playing for the same
team. Strike.
Nice pitch there. Looks like he likes the low ball today.
Yeah, that one was a little at the knees or below. We'll take it.
I noticed Ava Parks, softball superstar, here has a little bit of tape on her hand.
She ran into that wall Monday night. Their backstop doesn't have padding over there.
Oh.
So it's cinder block wall. She ran straight into it with that throwing hand. She seems to be gutting it out pretty good.
She is tough. She is Cole Camp tough if there ever was one.
She is.
The whole Parks family.
No doubt. No doubt.
And all softball superstars, even Piper.
Yes.
I think she's in like the 6th or 7th grade.
I think 6th. Oh, we've got a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
She's already extremely good. She was telling me right before the game, the other day at a game, she threw a ball from deep center all the way to home, and her coach was mad at her.
For not hitting the cutoff?
Yeah, and she was also like her arm had been hurting a little bit. She's, come on, hit the cutoff. You don't have to throw it all the way home. And she's like, but I can.
But I can do it.
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Ava's got an arm on her, too.
She does.
Got her.
Called on the outside.
Out.
Low. We'll take it.
He must like the low ones.
So 1 on, 1 out. It's top of the first.
Runner on second.
Hoover definitely known for their hitting.
Mm-hmm.
We played them a couple of years ago at the tournament, and Delaney did a great job holding them off for a few innings.
But then they got their bats going.
High fly ball
to Emma Lilly. Easy fly out center. 2 outs.
Right to her best friend twin, Cassidy Bradbury.
Right.
I think they even drive the same car.
I think you're right.
No 2 girls have ever been so much twins, but not be twins. The 2 outs.
Runner on second.
Runner on second. Kenzie Pierce.
Oh, with a strike.
She thought about that.
Yeah. She should have just let it rip.
Yep.
Hesitated just a second too long.
Yeah, my coach always said if you think you're going to have to stop even for a second, you might as well
let
just
it go,
yeah.
just in case.
Because what happens if you
Ooh,
she thought about that one too.
Small miss. A little outside. That probably didn't look like it from that side. Sounds like they're not happy about it. But from here, you can kind of tell it was Little out.
Yeah, I don't know if you know much about the fans up here on the hill, but
We cheer heavily.
They cheer.
We cheer heavily.
Very, very heavily, and the natives get restless.
Watch the corner, 6.
All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Yeah, looks like Kenzie's got herself way ahead in this count. Needs to strike this out and get out of this first inning. High fly ball right up over our head. We're going to have to watch ourselves. There's nothing protecting us today.
I know. You're going to have to save me.
I probably won't.
I'm not surprised by that at all.
Gunning for your job.
Go ahead. I don't know how many people are waiting in line for it, but
literally nobody.
I love it. We'll take it.
All right, let's see a strike right here and get this wind on our side.
Yes, while it's still whipping that way. Oh, a little low, little low.
Good opportunity for me to mention in the top of the first inning, if you're watching from outside of Coal City, happen to be in Elkins, West Virginia, or Elkview, West Virginia, not Elkins, and you're a Herbert Hoover fan, keep in mind this is an Independence High School broadcast, and we are homers. So we're always going to cheer for our team. They're our kids. We see these kids every day, all day. If you don't like it, there's probably a radio broadcast or, I don't know, anywhere else.
We will be biased.
Yes, yeah.
Just fair warning.
Yeah, don't be mad, because we like our kids.
Pop out to left for the 3rd out. Fly ball to left field.
That's
So
what you
now-
want to see in the first inning, zeros.
Yep, no doubt. If they bat like they usually do, it should be Cassidy and then Ava. Unless they're switching stuff up.
Yeah, it's hard to
which-
tell with that tape on her. You know, can
If they're
she-
going to leave her there or not. We'll
know-
see.
She's an experienced and accomplished bunter, so we'll see.
True, true. And she is pretty fast.
Well, when she's not jogging.
You're going to have to talk her into some track, Mr.
She
Stevens, our
needs-
track coach.
She needs something.
You're going to have to talk her into some track. I think she could do it.
She definitely could do it. She could do both.
I think so. A meet here or there in between softball games
Sure.
wouldn't hurt anything, would it?
We only do 3 meets a year, so
It'd be fine.
meets make you slow. So, middle of the first inning, we're going to take this opportunity to thank our sponsor, Indoor Air Incorporated, your local train dealer and HVAC specialist. Please call Jeff Varney at 304-890-2212 for all of your HVAC needs. And actually, Jeff Varney providing our internet for this broadcast, so thank him for that.
Yes, Jeff Varney. Good looking out, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for the hotspot. This should be much better than the game last week where
Right.
you couldn't watch it.
He always comes in clutch for us.
He sure does. He is a Patriot through and through.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
All right, Cassidy Bradbury up to bat. Deadly left-hander. Not actually left-handed.
No, but bat's left-handed.
Yeah.
I know. I wonder if she kicks left-footed.
She only bats left-handed, apparently, because she slapped so much that she learned to bat left-handed, and now she just does it because it's, you know, annoys people.
Oh.
Because you can bat, so you should, you know.
I
if you
gotcha.
could go both.
Okay.
She can still bat
I
right-handed.
knew she wasn't left-handed. I just didn't know if she was just one of those people that did one random thing that way or.
No, she could switch hit if she wanted to.
Okay.
Surprised she doesn't,
I
actually.
know. I've never really seen her do it. I've been watching her play for 3 years.
Yeah, throw you off a little bit. She walked up here and went to the other side.
It would. It would. I would not have expected it. My brother kicked left. There's a hit.
Rocket right to right field.
My brother kicked left-footed for football, but he's right-handed and everything else.
Strange.
He kicks with his left foot. I know. And Thad does too. My cousin Thad.
How strange.
They both kick left-footed. I know.
Something in the water in Wyoming County.
Brock does not. He didn't get it.
I don't think I've ever seen him kick a football.
He punted in middle school a couple times. I'm not going to say it was beautiful.
You know what? I think I might remember that, actually.
He throws it a lot further than
Yeah.
he kicks it,
Yeah, you should
for
just-
sure.
Just throw it.
Just throw it. Ava did try to bunt with that hand.
Yeah, I know when you have a little bit of an injury on your wrist, the impact of the ball on the bat doesn't feel good half the time anyway.
Oh, come on, Ava.
She's frustrated.
Yeah, 'cause she knows she's hurt.
Yeah.
It's all right. We need her back there catching for sure.
Yes, yeah. I know Ken was probably tempted to let somebody bat for her.
Maybe, but she's our leading batter, is she not? Or one of, oh, yes,
And that is through. She's going to second base. Cassidy Bradbury's coming home.
We got another. Is he calling obstruction because they ran into him? I don't know. What did you see him pointing? Oh, okay. I think maybe if they would have been out, that means they would have gotten it.
Yeah. You by another obstruction, you mean the one they didn't call the other day?
Yes.
That's what you mean. Yeah.
I mean the tackle at second.
Yes. Yeah. If you were watching that game,
was aggressive.
Yeah, you could probably find some.
I mean, I don't know that it was purposeful. I don't mean that.
Oh,
it was
wasn't.
just one of those plays that everybody's going as hard as they can, and it just.
Yeah,
a lot of impact.
It definitely wasn't purposeful.
No.
Painful
but
nonetheless.
But it was aggressive.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well, with that error, Ava's grounder to third, which should have been a routine out, they threw in the outfield and gave us a run. We'll take it.
Patriots
no
up
outs.
1-0. Let's go.
One of our other very, very good hitters up, Emma Lilly. She's a senior heading to Glenville.
Yeah, she was, I think I saw a stat that in the shady back and forth, she was batting .562.
That is awesome. Yeah, she's a really, really good batter.
And that is why you play your cross-county rivals in sports.
Oh, yeah.
Because it means something.
Oh, those are fun. Those are the best games to play in.
For sure.
The best crowds show up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it gets rowdy, but, that's whatever. It's part of the fun, and hopefully after the game you can sort of cool that off and just, whatever. We all live in the same place, so calm down a little bit.
And honestly, most of the time, that's what happens. Oh, yes. Okay. So Emma grounder to second. They try to get the out at home, but Ava makes it on the slide, and so they get no outs on that play. We're up 2-0.
Yeah, I wonder, she looked a little crestfallen coming off of the ground there.
Ava did?
Yeah, I just wonder if she
stubbed herself up.
Yeah, slid on that arm. We'll see, but hey, Patriots up 2-0 right here in the first inning. Big hitter, Bella Lilly, up to bat. No
I will
outs.
give a big shout out to one of my shady friends, Rocky Sexton.
Yeah.
He, Ava called him when she got hurt. He left his river camp, drove way back to his office after hours just to help her out. So not many people would do that for other people, and he did. So big shout out to him. That's really awesome of him.
Yeah, Rocky's a good guy. We'll forgive him the shady part of it. And guess what? His son's real good at basketball.
He is. He is. Bright future for sure.
Yeah, I thought, honestly, this year playing as a freshman, right?
Mm-hmm. Started varsity most games, that I believe, and a lot of PT.
Really played like somebody with a lot more experience.
Yes.
You could tell, sometimes you could tell he's a freshman because he is.
Because they are, right.
Yeah, just like Brock.
Yep. You can tell they played a lot of AAU, a lot of travel ball. They've seen competition.
They're not scared.
Not scared of it. Yeah, you can definitely tell a difference.
All right, Peyton Brim takes strike 2 here.
1 out.
One more, Hannah.
I'd like to see Peyton stroke one out there about that green truck.
She likes to pull them to right field a lot. I've seen her hit a lot of those right over first base.
Yeah.
That's usually her little sweet spot. And then the one behind her, Emma Simpson, she likes to hit it left.
The other way.
Yeah. Even when she fouls, everything she fouls off is that way.
Yeah, I noticed when there was another streaming company here streaming some of our games, they were setting up on top of the home dugout. And
she
I
kept
thought,
hitting at them.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a place you want to be. You'd be better off over here on the away dugout.
Yes.
Right up the middle.
Up the middle. We're scoring again.
Yep.
Peyton with an RBI, bringing in Emma Lilly. We're up 3-0 with 1 out.
Look at that. Patriots come out swinging the bats.
They are not scared to swing today, and I like it.
Me too. Sometimes
it's fun watching softball when there's a lot of hitting.
Yes, especially if it's your team.
Correct.
Maybe not if it's the other team.
Right. Well, Peyton with a big hit there up the middle with 2 strikes on her.
Emma Simpson up, as you said, aggressive batter, good batter.
Mm-hmm.
Not the cleanest car I noticed today when she took me out there to get a softball so we could.
She doesn't care to clean that car?
She's not aggressively cleaning that car, I can tell you that. That's not happening. I always think baseball needs some of the cheering that you get in softball.
Some kind of energy. I agree.
Ooh, slow roller. And they go for the out at first. So it's 2 outs. Advances the runner, so they will take it.
And Acacia Cookup, she's the one that hit the stand-up double to knock in the 2 runs to tie us the other night.
Yes.
She had a huge hit right there that we absolutely had to have.
Really having a pretty good year.
Yes, she is. She got hurt there for a few games and had to sit out and get better. I think maybe a thumb.
Yep, something
what
at
it
the
was?
beach, yeah.
But she's been back now and really helped us out in the batting lineup for sure.
She hits a high fly ball to right field. That's going to drop.
Not deep enough.
Yeah, that's going to be 3 outs. So
well, we got 3 that inning. We'll
I'll
take it
every time.
That's amazing.
So top of the 2nd inning coming up here. Patriots up 3-0. I would say the mood on this side of the fence is not as good as the mood on the other side of the fence.
How much do you think it feels different? Because I didn't play softball, so I'm not sure. They go from turf to dirt to turf to dirt.
Huge. It has
you know what I mean?
It has to be a huge difference. Like from playing other sports on turf and grass.
Right. It just has to be somewhat.
It's a world of difference.
Right. I always wonder about that for the people who just play most of their, games on turf. Then they've got to come play on our old school dirt field,
old dirt.
If that affects them or not, I don't know.
Our field is in great shape, so,
Oh, it is a beautiful, very well-kept field.
Yeah, J.R. Brem and Ken do a great job keeping this field up, and so your bounces are usually pretty reasonable. You're not getting a bunch of bad bounces. I don't think there are any rocks on the field or anything.
No. They were here the other night. It was Ken and Billy Parks and J.R. were here until like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, working on puddles and
it's crazy.
Trying to get the water off the field so that we could play.
People don't, I think, if you've never been a coach, if you've never coached at any level, you probably don't understand.
It's not just you show up to the game or practice and coach and go home.
No.
Definitely not.
No.
Not if you want to do it right.
No, if you want to win.
If you want to do it right and win, much more time than that. How much time do you think Coach Lilly spends at Independence High School?
More than everybody but me and you.
No. All right, 1 strike already.
That's a sort of low inside. Ooh, high fly ball coming
Ava's
right
got
at
it. Ava's got it. Oh, Peyton's got it. There we go. Pop up foul ball.
We'll take it.
We will take it. Good job, Peyton Brim. Peyton Brim looking just like her father, J.R. Brim.
Unreal. It's unreal. And her sister and her brother.
They are JRs for sure. I remember him, what he looked like in high school, and it was that. That.
Was he as funny?
Yes. Yeah. Her mom, too. They're good people, both of them. Just fun, happy, like giving people, just very good. She's got a good family for sure. Cassidy with the out. 2 outs.
Yeah, one of those games where they're just hitting it right to people.
We will take it as long as they'll do it.
Yeah, just keep doing that. If
they are swinging, though, so.
This game would end. If we win this game, we got to go back there tomorrow or the next day?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Weather permitting.
Man, softball is
But it is turf there, so.
Yeah, so it should be fine.
Yeah. A little low, for sure.
Softball, I think, in high school at least, well, in college too, it's one of the most brutal sports. Like, it doesn't start until the end of February, and then you end up playing 35 games.
Just every day, every day. Oh. Well, and now that we're bumped up in AAA for whatever reason that was, and they went to these like super regions.
Yeah.
Hoover isn't just right across the road from us.
Oh no,
that's a haul.
Yeah.
For them to come here, us to go there, back and forth each night. That's a lot of traveling. I don't know how much consideration people took into that when they did these super regions. I just don't know that they thought of the travel times and how that affects these kids and stuff. It's still school.
It's still school.
We're still having class.
Yeah,
so.
I know the track coach at Independence tries to schedule a lot of meets on a Saturday. Oh, that's your 3rd out.
Awesome, Peyton Brim. Right to her, good stop.
Or on a
right
Friday
on
night.
first.
Because, track meets can last quite a long time.
Oh, my gosh,
and
yes.
A Thursday track meet's just not good for the kids. Like, I don't want my kids getting home at 1 o'clock in the morning and having to get up and go to Algebra 2 in first period.
Right. Or miss Algebra 2 because they're too tired to get there. And
Which
then,
is, yeah.
you know, one or the other. Either way, it's not good.
Yeah, and the missing Algebra 2 is usually what happens these days.
Right. Right. We don't need any more of that.
No, unless you're
No
Ava
help.
Parks, in which case you'd never miss anyway.
Right. I don't think her mom lets her miss much.
Her mom is a teacher.
Yes. She understands the importance,
She's a,
which I'm appreciative of.
Me too, yeah. Oh, look. Allie Joe Hype's softball superstar is here.
She was our shortstop last year. Now
She
she's
sure
at
was.
Glenville.
Yeah, she is a dog. Probably the best shortstop that has ever played at Independence. I mean, she said probably.
She said probably.
Probably. Definitely. If she wasn't overthrown first base. Overthrew the dugout, she said.
We got Brooke White behind us with a new haircut. Look.
I saw it this
Look at her
morning.
new do. I didn't get to see her today. I was going to that meeting this morning.
I thought it might have been a wig.
Not a wig.
Oh,
Got them natural curlies.
You can't fake those curls.
You cannot. All right, we've got Savannah Stanley up. Senior here at Independence.
I'll tell you, Savannah has played a lot better this year than I think I've ever seen her play.
Yes, I agree. She's been hitting well all year long, and when she does go, she's our DH most of the time, but when she plays in the field, right field. She does great there, too.
Ooh, swinging for the fences on that one. She's watching that wind, thinking, I would like to hit one
I'd
out.
like to carry that with it.
This would be a good day for Kendall Martin to be up to bat, too.
Right? That'd be nice to see, wouldn't it?
Yeah, she's good hitting those really high ones.
I know, because you remember how many times we said no before she swung?
Yep.
Because we knew it was high, and then she'd
Bang.
crack one.
You're like, okay.
We're like,
Never
how
mind.
does she do that? I know.
Jenna Joyce is the same way for Shady. She will swing at pretty much anything, and you think, ooh, terrible pitch. She hits it, and it goes out, and you're like, okay.
You're like, well, I guess good pitch.
You know better than I do.
Right. You just look at it different when it's coming at you, I guess, sometimes. Yeah.
Ooh, he likes the low ones.
He likes the low ones, and when you have 2 strikes, your strike zone has to get bigger.
You better swing.
You've got to attack it at that point. We've got a freshman up, Riley Stewart, playing. She's playing right field today.
Yep. Also a member of our cheer team, great flyer.
Yes. Her mom's the coach.
She is the coach, Terry Stewart.
They said she was a really, really good cheerleader, too.
Riley, a great bunter. That was the bunt the other night.
Oh, it was perfect.
One of the best bunts I've ever seen.
You literally could not have done it any better if you tried.
It's like she grabbed it with her hand and
just
sat
laid it
down.
there,
Like,
yes.
We'll put that right there.
Let's see if she can give us another one. She's fast, too.
Up-and-coming softball superstar up here behind us, Maisie Green.
And Peyton Brim's little cousin Sadie's another pitcher coming.
Really? Softball players everywhere.
Bringing up pitchers, aren't you, Sadie?
She looks unsure.
That family, I guess, breeds pitchers.
Yeah.
You just called me bad at basketball literally the other day.
I did. That's why I said softball, up-and-coming softball superstar. And
Not basketball anymore.
she's okay at basketball, I will say. I believe one game she had 19 blocks.
A bunch.
But
They shoot it in her hands every now and then.
But-
Because they're not used to somebody being 5'7" and
in
The
the
fifth
fifth grade.
grade.
Yeah. But she's 19.
maybe. I never tell my kids real ages.
Oh, no, of course not. Just hold them back until they're bigger than everybody.
Right. I thought that's what you were supposed to do.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
shot.
Cassidy with the shot up the middle with 2 outs. 2-out rally. It's the beginning of our lineup. We're
Yeah.
back up to Ava. It's like she's taking off her catcher's gear. She was half-dressed, waiting.
Yeah, with 2 outs. But she is ready to go. Yeah, looks like she's got some more tape on that wrist. It
Yeah,
must've-
she tightened it back up, I
yeah,
believe.
when she slid on the home plate.
I
betcha.
think so, because you're
Yeah.
right. I saw her shaking it after that. Maybe she landed on it or hit it.
Yeah.
Well, I know Ava pretty well, and she's tough as nails.
She will not give up.
No, she's going to play. Cassidy's on second. She stole.
Not bad for somebody who runs weird.
like her brother Caden Bradbury.
He
who
is
won
fast.
the 200 in the regionals.
He sure did. State track meet.
Maybe he's been giving her lessons.
I'll bet he hasn't. Just knowing their relationship, I'll bet he hasn't. High fly ball. And it's way, way out of bounds.
She's not bunting now. She's swinging.
Yeah. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. And through the dirt, Cassie's going for third base, and she gets there
The
easily.
umpire just got hit between the legs with a
Yikes.
bounced ball.
Yikes.
The look on his face was not good.
He seems okay.
He seems fine. Maybe just scared him a little.
Well, I tell you, I'm scared from here. I'm scared for him. I think I'm going to go get me an ice pack after that.
I know. Maybe he's wearing a cup.
I hope so. That is a day ruiner, if not.
I refereed basketball, never any softball. I don't know what's required in softball. But
Requirement or not, I think.
I think maybe you should.
Probably.
Going to trust those girls to catch it every single time?
No way.
Or boys in baseball, they're going to miss them. Ava, oh yes, get there, safe.
Oh, and he calls her
called
out. I don't know if
That was close. That was close for sure.
I'm going to disagree. Safe by a mile.
Sounded like somebody from our stands didn't like it. Was that Brock?
That's probably Brock Green. Yeah, I can see him over there pointing. He's like asking why. Why not? What's going on? Come on, help me out.
Oh, that's we know that umpire. That's Mike, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why Brock's messing with him. They're laughing back and forth. He referees Brock's football games and has since he was in midget league.
So no runs for the Patriots in the bottom of the second. Unfortunately, had some runners in dangerous positions.
Just left him hanging.
Yeah. Still 3-0. As I think Peyton Brim is playing a game with herself in the dirt.
Tic-tac-toe?
Maybe.
What is that?
She might just be writing.
Is she drawing her name? Who
I'm not
knows?
sure. Yeah.
Believe it or not, she's really, really smart.
She's incredibly smart. We just got our SAT scores back last week. Very impressed.
Very smart girl.
And not just her. You know, we've got on this team a lot of smart girls on this
That's true.
team. And we take the practice tests and stuff. So if you're not an 11th grader, there's practice tests to take. Ava Park's also very smart.
Very smart. Several of them.
Yeah.
It's a good group.
They're all right.
Hoover should be where near the bottom of their lineup because
Yes.
maybe they went through 4 and 3. Maybe they're 8-9-1, close to that. I'm guessing.
Which is all right. We'll take that.
Yeah. I think they've only had, well, maybe they've had 2 base runners. This might be 9-hole. I'm not sure. Starting out with a strike though for Kinsey.
Could use somebody maybe bring a roster, but I didn't.
I know, I didn't.
Right up the middle, right in that gap, and that's going to be a single.
That was off the inside of the bat. You could hear it. Did you hear it?
Flat.
Just barely dink, just
Yeah.
perfect. Right up the middle.
There's really no way to cover that.
No, I mean, that's just a good place ball.
Yeah.
It just is what it is on those.
I don't know her name, but this Herbert Hoover coach has been there a while. Legend.
She has.
Absolute
She has, and has
legend.
had a lot of success there. Looks like they're going to try to push that runner to second any way they can.
Looks like.
The other night when I watched them 2 nights ago, if they had a runner on first, 0 or 1 outs, they always had the next one bunt. She must take that approach a lot, moving the runners with bunts. Saw her do that several times the other night.
It's smart, and they're a team that's really built around speed, so
Right,
they know they can.
And they hit well, so they're thinking, well, we'll take this out to move, and my next one will hit it or whatever. You know, I get it, but she did. Uh-oh. Come on, Acacia. Out in
Nice.
left field to Acacia Cook. Good catch, Acacia.
Really hard to track a ball on a day like this.
I know, and the hill just gets so much wind. Those football games sometimes are frigid
Yeah, I'm
in
sure
that wind.
away teams could tell you. James Monroe and Philip Barber probably, you know, they were here in end of November last year. It was terrible.
So cold.
Up in the press box?
Yes.
Not that cold.
I bet. But where I have to be on the field,
Yeah.
it's rather cold.
I had the heater on, cranking it up.
I know. I remember you and Mr. Moore talking
Yeah.
about how hot you got up there.
I had to take my shirt off. Stand up there in a tank top.
As Dr. Wood and I are down there with four layers on, trying to keep warm, and hand warmers in my shoes. I stuffed my shoes full of hand warmers all the way around my toes.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a good idea, but, you know, you have to keep the talent happy, you see.
I agree.
Oh, and that's a shot out to center field. It's going to advance the runners, but just one base. so
Just
it's a
one
single.
base. Good job, Emma, getting it in.
Good
Still one out.
situation for a double play here.
Yes.
Force outs all around the bases here. Got runner on first and second.
Already one out, so knock it down and tag a base, girls. All right, one out.
Drive out to the left field there.
Looks like Acacia's on that one too with 2 outs.
Yep, and holds the runners.
Good job, Acacia.
She's seeing all the action.
She is doing a great job out there tracking those down.
It's tough. You can maybe see it on the coverage here. I don't know if you can tell at your screens at all. Oh, you surely can, yeah. You look at the trees in the background. It's all the leaves are turned up and
just
right
nice
down
pitch,
the middle.
pretty strike. They don't run on Ava very often.
No. No, but I'm sure their coach was watching that play when she ran into that backstop.
They haven't ran on her yet, but we'll see if they end up trying. They're getting close here. Like they're thinking about it since there's 2 outs, I believe. She's coming out of there ready.
She's ready. And, you know, you got to force out at third. That's the shortest throw you can have. So if you want to run to third, that's a risk.
Right. Especially on her.
Yeah.
Even with a hurt hand.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. She has an absolute cannon.
She does.
High fly foul ball. Gonna go
Out of bounds.
way out of bounds.
2-2 count.
2-2 and 2 outs.
We are 1 strike away from getting out of this inning.
Need to do that.
For sure. Feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Kenzie has done a great job this year.
She really has.
She's only in 10th grade, guys. Oh. Good stop, Acacia. Way to get it in. Way to get it in.
Hold the runners.
2 outs, bases loaded.
Dangerous at bat here.
Nothing hurt right there, really. We still have 2 outs. Nobody came in. Just get the batter.
Yeah, they're finding spots now.
See, that's what I said earlier. Like, they're swinging. When you're swinging like that and you're being aggressive, it's eventually going to find a hole.
Yep.
We just got to keep staying on them. They're doing a good job getting it in, fielding. Kenzie's doing a good job making them hit it at least. She's not walking anybody.
That's right.
2 strikes, no balls. She's way ahead on the count.
Yep. So I would throw them nothing you could even think about hitting for the next next one or the next 2.
Couple inside, make her think about swinging maybe.
Something close inside. Yeah.
But not, don't leave anything hanging up.
No home run balls.
No, nothing hanging high. See, a little low inside. Make her think about swinging at something, Kenzie.
Yeah, it's coach's dream, really. batters that'll swing. My coaches were always mad at me if you strike out watching. That's the worst.
Brock had a baseball coach one time tell him, trying to remember how he said, you know, you have 2 strikes. Everybody says protect.
Yeah.
He says don't protect. That sounds defensive. You attack.
Right.
You have to attack it a bigger strike zone. You don't protect it. You attack it. So that way, you know, it's just a different mindset of looking at it.
Yeah.
Got a timeout here by Ken, it looks like.
Not sure. Maybe just talk about the count, talk about the
Maybe
calm down a little bit.
Maybe just, hey, get this strike. We're out of this with bases loaded. It's no big deal. Just maybe giving them that second to breathe and think about, hey, it's okay. Just we're 1 pitch out of this. Let's go.
Yeah,
I
play
don't know.
one inning at a time.
I don't know if they've got some secret play up their sleeve. We'll see.
I hope
but
not.
I'm not sure what it could be at this point.
Any secret play I've ever seen in softball or baseball has been tragic.
It has to go absolutely perfect or absolutely terrible. And that worked out perfect in our favor. We got out of that. They had bases loaded, and we got out of that with no runs scored. So it's still 3-0 for us.
Yeah, what can you ask for better than that? Pretty much nothing.
I would like to see us score another 2 or 3 at least, and you know, make me feel a little better. 3's just not enough cush.
Yeah, it's like soccer. They always say the most dangerous lead is a 2-goal lead because you're ahead enough that you think, oh, this game is over, but it definitely isn't.
But it's definitely not. Definitely have time to score another one.
Also, speaking of soccer, shout out to Steve Larraba. His Premier League team and my Premier League team played each other in the Europa League final today.
2-1.
Unfortunately for Steve Larraba,
I wondered if that's why you were bringing it up.
Tottenham Hotspur defeated Manchester United 1-0.
Poor Mr. Larraba.
Sad for you.
Poor Mr. Larraba. He'll be sad in the morning when he comes in to talk to you.
And I'm wearing my
He
Tottenham
may stay out of the office in the morning.
Oh, he won't have to come to the office.
He may stay out in the morning.
I will find him.
Got our 3rd batter on the lineup, Emma Lilly, senior. I don't remember if this was the same pitcher that pitched against us 2 nights ago. Now that I'm thinking about it, trying to remember and watching, I don't remember it being her, but maybe it was.
Oh, Emma hits a rocket, and
and we are safe on first. We've got a base runner with no outs, just like a natural leadoff from the 3 spot.
It's really fortunate, actually. The pitcher got a glove on that because it was headed right up that gap. Probably still a single, but you know she knocked it right in the path of that shortstop. So
we've got freshman Bella Lilly. Something just sucked down my throat like a bug.
Ah.
Okay, sorry.
Mallory Green gets her mid-game snack.
Strike. Oh, threw her out at second from the catcher.
I'm not sure that was out. You tag somebody on the back end.
I know.
It's always a tough call because you know their hand is going to be closer to the back.
I know that.
And there's no.
It's a good throw from that catcher, for sure.
Oh, great
She
throw.
threw it right on the money.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't need that to happen, but
No.
it doesn't hurt us that much. Bella is a good hitter.
Not really sure I steal there.
No outs.
No outs. You're up 3. I say just get the bats going. Keep it going. Let them run.
He may not do that again. Oh, above her head.
Bella Lilly swinging at anything on that one.
Well, I did say your strike zone got bigger. I didn't mean that big, but.
Ken is letting her know right now.
Yeah. She's a freshman.
Yes.
Playing shortstop, batting 4th.
For a playoff team.
You know,
it's
playing
tough.
up in AAA where we really shouldn't be.
Of course not.
You know. Got a pop up to
It's really,
left.
you know, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. You know, football teams filing injunctions all over the state because of their, you know, whatever they're classified as or whatever. And And I really was waiting on softball
One of the girls'
teams.
sports, I know.
I mean, you're getting it worse than anybody. Like,
I agree.
our football team, went back down to AA. We'd have stayed in AAA, we would have still won a bunch of games.
We would have still competed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And our softball team has
Well,
as well.
obviously they're doing a great job.
But in AA, where they belong, it's a whole nother story.
Right, we should be playing with, Wyoming East, West Side, Liberty, that
Yeah.
region that just played. I think Liberty beat Wyoming East last night.
Yep.
And we beat Liberty pretty good a couple times this year. So, that puts us pretty good in our AA region,
Mhm.
But it is what it is, and our kids don't complain.
They don't.
Try to beat the bigger schools too.
Yeah, just like our football team.
Yep. Don't complain. Just play them and beat them too.
Yeah, you have to until they fix the problem.
Right.
Go, Husky.
I know it's not a totally popular idea with everyone in West Virginia, but it was brought up at our rules meeting this year that they go to some sort of regional in football to where,
Yeah.
if you're in the same class in that region, you have to play so many teams in your region.
I think it.
I don't
like
hate it.
No, I like it.
I think it helps travel. It helps rivalries.
It helps kids.
It helps kids, and that's what we're here for. So I like it, but it's not the most popular opinion, I'll be honest.
Well, if it's not, it's because you're being selfish.
Well, or you're not winning,
Yeah.
or you can't beat your
That's
team.
what,
The
that's
team's
what I mean.
near you.
Yeah, you're just being selfish. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather play somebody who's easy.
I'll drive 4
Yeah.
hours to play somebody I know I can beat
Yeah.
rather than compete.
And I can't agree with that ever. It's about the kids. Like,
Let them play their rival. Let them compete.
yeah, if you lose, you lose. It's fine. Like, come back, play better, do better next year.
Yep. Get in the weight room or whatever it is you need to do.
I think it's always weight room. Too many. If we're talking about football.
I'm talking about any sport,
Yeah,
really.
but-
Weight room is the key to honestly any
Absolutely.
sport you want to get better at. You can get better just by doing that.
Yep. If you're not doing that, you're playing like it's 1975. And
Right.
It's not 1975. So
You
get
have
with
to
the
get
modern
stronger
era.
and faster if
Yep.
you want to be an athlete. Those are the two. You hone in on your sport, the skill of your sport, but everyone needs to be strong and fast.
Yeah.
As fast as you can be, as strong as you can be.
We have 3 individual regional champions in track, including the 4x1 team, and that's not a mistake. Like,
Right.
our track team is in the weight room.
They have worked on speed and weight training for months and months.
Yeah. You and I played in an era where that wasn't necessarily the case.
Right. It was. I did a little more in college when I got there, but in high school,
Deep fly ball there.
I
I think
didn't
that's going
really.
out.
We've got a 1-run homer.
Yeah, that's definitely one of those. High enough that if the wind catches it, there's
Oh,
no way
it's
it's staying
going,
in.
yeah. So the score is 3-1 with no outs. We're still up by 2.
Yeah. Top of the 4th inning.
Go, Liz. Keep it going.
Acacia was on it.
Yes.
A little too high for her to even attempt to steal it.
Yeah, she would have to have significantly better jumping ability than almost anybody.
Right. A little low. It's wild how some softball games go so fast,
Yeah.
and then some of them don't. We're already in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and you think back to that shady game in the rain here.
Oh, it was,
Felt like it was 9 hours long.
it did. That could have been because we've worked every single evening at some kind of event or sporting event or school event or something for the last
Forever. Forever.
3 years.
Yeah.
I was going to say 3 weeks, but I think it's been 3 years, to
been
be
a long
honest.
time. So 3 straight balls there. Kenzie's not feeling it.
That home run might have got her a little bit
Yeah.
rattled, but I've seen her calm it back down. She's going to be
For sure.
fine.
Peyton Brim coming over, giving her a little pep talk.
Yeah, she's totally fine. She's been in this situation before.
Yeah, just relax. It'll be all right.
Start across the plate. Honestly, 3-0, they're probably not going to swing no matter what you throw.
And right down the
See?
middle.
It's usually what happens. They tell
Actually-
them don't swing on those, and then it's usually your best pitch.
See, superstar pitcher Delaney Buckland sitting over there. I remember her being in that
Look,
same
she
position.
knows we're talking about her
She's
too.
sitting right there. She's waving at us.
She knows we're
Should we
talking
turn the
about
camera over there and
her.
turn
We
it towards
should
her?
show her.
Zoom in on her.
Yeah.
That's 2 strikes now.
Full
Full
count. Kenzie has found her spot now.
Watch it. Leave her hand. Hit the bat, Liz. Let's go.
See who's more aggressive on this, the pitcher or the batter?
Right. Kenzie just threw 2 down the middle. Let's hope she's got another one in her right here. She does. Oh,
That
no.
goes through. Kay just stops it,
No.
holds that at first. That's going to be an error on shortstop, I think.
Yeah. We can't start with the errors.
No, that will kill you.
You can't do that on a good team.
No.
You know,
Team like Hoover,
they'll take advantage of errors. Just
absolute-
like we took advantage of theirs
Yes,
in the
exactly.
first inning.
Yeah.
Because we're a good team as well, so that's just what happens. Well, we've got a runner on first. We've got no out, so hopefully they'll hit something. We can turn 2 would be great.
That's a nice
Strike
strike.
one.
Really good pitch.
That was beautiful.
Show him. Hit the ball. Grab it.
She can work her way out of this. She just needs to stay calm.
She did a great job last inning, getting out of a bases loaded. She can do it.
Ava looks like she took one off the shin plates there. You ever wonder, what did they do before those?
I know, like just gutted it out or
How
what?
much beating did your shins take or your
Wrap
knees take?
towels or something? What did they do?
I don't know. Probably just a thin piece of leather.
Probably like football helmets.
Yeah, that'll protect you.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll
What's
hold-
a concussion?
Yeah, that's right. It'll hold your brains in. It'll be fine.
Gosh, nowadays with the concussions, there's no way.
No.
It's wild the stuff you have to do. And helmets now are about $500 a piece.
If you don't buy the really expensive ones, the coach and I were talking about the differences between helmets, and there's a helmet that's $1,000.
Yeah,
$1,000 helmet.
that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's worth it though if it keeps you more safe, I guess.
If it's actually more safe,
right.
it's definitely
like
worth
what's
it.
the difference? Oh
Ooh,
man!
he's been calling that all night.
Wow, that
Changed
was
his
a
mind on
pretty
that one.
pitch.
Yeah.
Ava even held it there for a second to show him, I believe.
Yeah, like, are you sure?
Like, you
Are
want to
you
look at
sure?
that twice? Turn 2, turn 2. Okay, we got one. We
Yeah.
got one, and we needed that one.
Yeah, I'll take the lead runner
We'll
every
take it.
time.
All right, one out, runner on first. It was a good
Yeah.
play there.
Improvement of the position we were in 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, I'm glad Cassidy scooped that up real quick.
Me too. That is going to be one of those differences between turf and dirt.
Dirt.
Yeah, like that is if that's on turf, it's like this perfect little bounce right up to you off those.
Oh, yeah, it could go anywhere. Yeah, you can tell Ava's
Yeah, it
a
hurts.
little bit. I don't know that doesn't need an x-ray on it, but
It probably does.
she's refusing until,
Well, because she knows if something's broken, she's not playing.
yeah, so she's
Like, I'm good.
cold camp tough.
I'm good.
I looked at it today, though. It's really not, like, swollen or, bruised too bad or anything.
No.
It's got a little puff on the top, but
Yeah.
it didn't look like it had anything, like, jutting out or anything crazy,
No, I don't think it's not a compound sort of fracture.
No, that's what I mean. It may be a little something, but she might have just, stubbed it really, really good, too. Oh, wow, that was pretty, I thought.
Do yours.
He likes those low ones usually.
Really does. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Kenzie Pierce up against it in this count. This is one you can't be too aggressive on because she'll swing on this. Right down the middle.
Right
big swing at
down
that.
the middle.
That was a home run ball.
That was high and pretty.
I might actually be mad at you for not swinging.
I know. Even though it's 3-1,
Yeah.
you can't take that. She's not
No.
going to give you another one of those, I don't
No
believe.
way.
You can be there, Bella.
High
All right,
infield fly
Cassidy's
ball.
got that.
Right to Cassidy Bradbury.
2 outs, runner on first. I like it.
Yeah, Kenzie working her way through it. 1 batter at a time.
That's all we got to do. 2 outs. Let's get the batter.
Yeah, I noticed Oklahoma softball just built an actual bronze statue to their current coach.
Oh, wow.
Right out in front of their stadium. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you win 3 straight national championships.
I guess. She deserves it, right?
Deep fly ball, that's going to go.
Ties us up, right?
Yep,
There
that
was
is
a
gonna be
runner on
3-3.
first.
We're going to be 3-3 here in the top of the 4th inning with 2 outs.
Get the batter, get out of this inning, and let's bat.
Yep.
Should be our goal.
Goal number 1.
Go, Ava, your turn.
We've got a good crowd here today, it looks like.
It's-
Our bleachers are full, our outfield's full, down the fence line is full.
Yeah,
Tell you what, our Patriots show up.
They show up. I mean, for pretty much every sport.
They do, man. They show up.
I was actually impressed at regional track meet last week how many fans came to watch our guys run. I was really surprised. 'Cause
Yeah, I
track
know
meets are
Brock
hard to
went.
sit
He was.
through.
He texted me and said they were gonna go cheer for you guys. I love it.
Yeah, me too. It's just the community.
It is.
There are 2 balls, no strikes. Ava Park's having a conference here at the mound.
I'm guessing she's saying, just get this batter. Throw it down the middle.
Yeah, let's just strike her out. How about that?
Yeah. Make her hit it.
It's not really a mound. Why do they call it that?
I don't
It
know.
is in
For
baseball,
softball,
but
it's not.
That's a flat patch of dirt. Well, not even flat. It's got a hole in it.
It's got a huge hole in it.
Pitchers, they can't help themselves.
I'm telling you, the one that was here, I won't say the school, but there was one
I
pitcher
already
here
know. Yeah.
digging and digging and digging and digging. I mean, to a point, it was a pothole
Yeah.
by the end of it.
You know, we're just gonna have to fix that.
We're
later.
just going to have to fix it. We're just going to have to fix it. Because it was just, I think they tried to pour more dirt. They were trying to help, but she just kept.
Yeah. That's a preference.
Yeah.
Ooh, shot.
She caught it.
Acacia Cook catches
Acacia
that.
Cook with the catch.
What a catch. That is an Emma Lilly type catch.
That might have knocked the breath out of her.
Probably. She landed flat on her chest.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure she's not hurt.
she's
but
not.
she. That looks like a good sternum hit there.
Great catch. And the wind is really whipping now.
I'm glad she caught that, because had she not, that might have rolled to the fence.
It definitely would have rolled to the fence. I like the aggression, though.
I do too. We got to go after it.
I hate to see an outfielder be tentative and like kind of back off, and you're
and
like
let
that,
it hit and then get it. No.
and catch some weird
Go
bounce.
get it.
Yeah.
I say go get it. Go after it. Maybe I wouldn't be a good softball coach for that, but never going to catch it if you don't try.
No.
The wind is getting a little chilly up here on the hill
It's
for
getting
sure.
chilly. Take this opportunity in the bottom of the 4th inning to thank our sponsor, Indoor Air Incorporated, your local Train dealer and HVAC specialist. Call Jeff Farney at 304-890-2212 for all your HVAC needs. And you know, he actually came and fixed my air conditioner
Did
about
he?
2 weeks ago.
Did he?
Yeah, he didn't actually. It
He
was
sent someone.
Hunter Isom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah. And I said, we need to get Abby out there throwing shot put and discus. And he said, she's too lazy. That's not going to happen. She's not doing that.
I know. Oh, see? Foul left.
Always. Third baseman taking an opportunity to warm up arm a little bit. Throw over there anyway.
On you, Emma.
This border collie is giving us the eye.
He is. Like, why can I not get over there to be petted?
Yeah, come and pet me. Give me something to eat.
Too much hair for me. I like my doodle dog with no
Yeah.
no shedding.
Yeah. And border collies will shed on you.
Oh, yes. Pretty, though. All right, Emma's got 2 strikes and no balls. No outs. foul ball to Mr. Stevens.
Yeah, literally right at my face.
You know, even with the fence there, we both backed up just a little.
You
It's just
betcha.
natural.
Unless you're a catcher, they don't seem to care. They just stand there. Also, if you're watching from home and you think, man, that camera angle could be better, you're right, it could, but I'm not willing to set our camera up on top of something where it might get hit by a softball.
Yeah, we just can't.
No, we're not a for-profit company, so it's here behind the fence where it belongs. These things are not cheap.
I think people are just thankful they have a way to watch.
I hope so. And probably, and this is, I think, fair, best commentary you could ask for.
Well, of course.
Well, that
Yeah,
was
that was
a definite strike.
Yeah, that was pretty pitch.
That was a hitter.
Pretty pitch.
Acacia still stunned by that amazing catch.
She may still be trying to catch her breath after that one.
Ooh,
and then
she
swung up
swings
one in her eyes.
Good pitchers do that to you. Throw one down the middle, and you're like, oh, I'll get the next one. And then,
Then they throw you trash.
Yeah, throw you some like crazy rise ball.
Go ahead, far one in there.
And then
It
another
sure
one right down
was.
the middle. Yeah,
Sure was.
beautiful pitch.
Got Savannah Stanley coming up, our DH. Bats for our pitcher. Kenzie batted a couple games there recently.
Yeah, she batted against Shady. I don't know that she batted to great effect against Shady, but I remember she was definitely batting.
Yeah, that was a pretty pitch.
Right down the middle.
We were being a little more aggressive in the beginning.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get back to that.
Yeah, you can't just stand there and watch them. Savannah drives one high, and that's going to be swirling. And
Oh, she
ca-
caught it.
Yeah. You could tell it was
Dropping, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was dropping. It was swirling around. And she was like, I don't know. Good
Well.
catch, though. Patriot faithful quiet over there now. Though it's still just 3-3 here in the
Plenty
top
of
of the
time.
fifth inning. Yeah,
Plenty of
of
time.
Just got to get out there, throw some strikes. Ken might be thinking about a change in pitcher soon.
Maybe. She pitched 11 innings on Monday for
Yeah,
sure.
and Peyton, should be fresh, so get her warmed up maybe.
Well, Kenzie's back out there. We'll see.
You see changes in pitcher, but never changes in catcher. And if you spend any amount of time squatting down like that, I feel like
Over and over.
yeah. Tell me you're not getting tired.
I know. She doesn't, though. I went to one of her summer travel ball tournaments on a Saturday. She caught every game all day long in the heat.
That's with all that gear on.
All the gear. Never complained.
Crazy.
Just a couple times I need a Gatorade or
Yeah.
a water, but never. Just does it.
She's just tough.
Just tough.
We could use a whole lot more of that everywhere.
I know. No doubt. It's like their pitcher is batting.
Yep.
Go, Hannah.
Wasn't it number 7 pitching for them?
A little high.
Little high.
Go, Hannah.
Little
A little
high.
high again. She has a
it-
little bit of a rise ball, but if she starts it a little too high, it doesn't look
Then
like
it
a pitcher
doesn't-
going to
yeah.
hit. Yeah.
They know not to swing and
Yep.
just maybe just a little more umph on it. But like I said, she's just in 10th grade and she's done a great job the last 2 years for sure. Mr. Stevens, can you catch that one?
I cannot.
A little too far.
But Maisie Green almost caught it with her face.
Why didn't you catch it, Maisie?
Take back what I said about future softball superstar.
She dodged it.
She just dodged that.
He went after your daddy out there.
He's going to call that low strike on
He
that one.
likes that one
He-
sometimes.
Sometimes, not always.
He didn't give it to us a minute ago.
No.
Hannah, watch corner.
To me, I think I like umpires. It's a tough job, terrible job.
Terrible job.
In this day and age, I feel like I could replace you with AI. You know?
Yes.
Like with like an
Some
electronic.
kind of digital
Yeah.
something that has a box. And if it's in that box,
Easy peasy. Yep.
I kind of agree.
And they do have that. They're just not using it everywhere yet. And,
Right.
You know, it's because it's new and you don't want to.
How accurate is it
Yeah.
type thing.
Well, I mean, you know.
It's got to be more accurate than the human eye, I would
Has
say.
to be. Has to be.
Get you
Little laser box.
It has to be.
Yeah. Strike right down
Yeah,
the middle.
that sure was. It's a pretty pitch.
One thing you always have at Independence, usually, good pitchers.
That is true. I agree.
Ooh, nice
Good
shot.
shot.
There you go.
When my oldest daughter, Kelsey, played at Wyoming East, Independence was always in our section that we had to battle away from, you know. And they always had good pitchers, always.
Wyoming East had a good pitcher.
Yes. Holly Brim, Peyton Brim's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
It's
tough.
okay.
We battled that year, split, and then they ended up beating us in sectional or regional or whatever that was.
Probably with Kaylin Parks.
Yeah. Actually, she would have been on that team. You're
Yeah.
right.
Come on, kid. Straighten it out, honey. It's a nice hit.
And now she resides at first base when we're batting. Deep
Okay.
shot there, right to Emma
Looks
Lily.
like Emma Lily's on this one. 2 outs.
Okay, Elmo.
Yeah, they're
Easy
being
now.
aggressive though. They're one thing you can always count on
They are
from
batting.
a Hoover team is they will bat.
They're going to swing.
Yep.
Yeah, they're always competitive in girls sports.
Another strike right down the
2
middle.
right
Just
down the middle.
watched them. Their coach, I can see the look on her face.
Yeah, I
It's
was
not,
wondering why she's not spinning.
she's not pleased. Now you're way ahead in the count. I'd say,
Throw her some trash.
yeah, just throw garbage in there and see what happens.
Uh-oh.
Not that.
One going now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
2-run homer.
I wouldn't have thrown that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's gonna be a 2-run home run there with 2 outs.
Puts them up
Patriots-
5-3.
Yeah, Patriots gonna be down now. Probably should update our scoreboard.
No.
Which I haven't done for quite some time. Forget it's there.
Two outs. Let's get this out so we can bat. We're coming up to the top of our lineup again.
Yeah,
We're at 9-1-2. So.
you're gonna have to bat aggressively. Like a
yeah,
little
like we
tentative.
did at the beginning.
Yeah, can't be tentative like the last couple innings. Got to swing.
Ooh, kind of like that.
Yeah, that was a good one. It's right there. Again, hard for you to see at home, I think, probably with this fence in the way, but it was a good
That
pitch.
one was. He's called those a strike several times, but he didn't like it that time.
No. Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Yeah, that one was a little high. Oh,
That's a called strike. 1 there, 2 balls, 1 strike.
we will take it, but that was a
Well,
little high
we call that a makeup call.
from that first one that I
Yeah.
thought was a strike.
Yep. Couldn't have called the second one. That was way too out.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah,
little
it's
low,
too
little low.
3-1, your count here. Kenzie struggling a little bit to find the pitch, hit the spot. I see looks to be a student over here filming with her fingers inside the fence. Dangerous.
Ooh,
I wouldn't stick my
that
fingers in
scares
there. Yeah. Do not stick your fingers in there. Only bad things can come from that.
Am I wrong, or is that her first walk?
It's her first walk.
Yeah, I don't remember her walking anybody before that one.
No.
Nothing hurt here. 2 outs. Get the batter. Knock it down. You've got first or second base to get it to.
Yep. Plenty of options. Just need to get this out, get out of this inning, and then
roll the bat.
Yeah, start hitting.
Is the rule you have to stay in the batter's box so the catcher can throw, or?
I don't know.
Because they don't move out of that
do
batter's
not move,
box.
no.
So I'm wondering if that they have to not move. Oh, Ava's getting this. Good job, Ava.
No.
So if it doesn't hit anything, she's usually getting those.
We're coming up to the bottom of the 5th inning here. Patriots down 5-3. What do you think we need? I think we need bats.
I think we need to get back 2 of these runs.
Yeah, first inning. Like, go back to swinging at stuff.
Being aggressive.
Be aggressive.
That's what I think.
Yeah. Channel some John H. football.
We're back up to the top of the lineup, so it'd be a good time to get at it.
Yep. Now, if Hoover wins this game, when does the tournament start?
Next week, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Maybe they give them this week to get through it. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, it is, because remember the girls said if we make it, they may have to graduate at home plate.
Right.
So next weekend's our graduation.
Yeah.
So I remember them saying, I hope I have to give them a diploma on home plate.
Me too.
I hope I do. I'd be glad to do it.
Oh, yes. No better time. Kaylin Parks giving
Trying to
Riley
pep
Stewart
talk.
a little bit of pep talk. Like, let's go, kid.
Well, she's a freshman.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of time to grow.
She is a good softball player. And
She is.
you know, we've got a couple freshmen on this team. That's
Fallon Rakes.
yeah, Fallon
Another
Rakes,
one.
Yeah. Bella Lilly.
Cam Justice Harris.
Yeah.
She hasn't gotten to play a lot in varsity yet, but I think we will see her.
Next year.
We'll start
yeah.
seeing her, yeah. Her mom was a really good softball player.
Really?
And volleyball.
Tough for Riley, too, and Acacia Cook out in left field. Cheer seems to last forever.
Forever.
Forever. I mean, it starts in August, and it doesn't end until, March, April? I don't know.
Well, when they play softball, but I still think they do some gymnastics and that kind of stuff during softball some.
Yeah, it just lasts and lasts. And then you got to come out here and go through the grueling softball season. It's year-round. I mean,
Yeah, the way Independence does cheer is year-round.
it's year-round.
Oh, yeah. She was up on the plate, so
Yeah.
although it fell inside, she was
too
a little
close,
too
yeah.
close for that. Well, our leadoff is up.
Yeah, Cassidy Bradbury. Senior Cassidy Bradbury. Unfortunately, I'd like to see her back again next year.
I know. She's a good one. She's a good one. She'll be at Glenville next year playing softball as well.
Yeah, her with Allie Hypes, Emma Lilly.
We've
all
got
there
a crew
together.
up there, don't we?
It's Independence U.
Right.
D Hypes up there.
Yes.
Fisher
Micah Brown.
Williams, Micah Brown.
We've had a crew.
Yeah, Sally.
It's like we're their personal hub.
Yeah, we're their farm team.
Right. The hub of recruitment.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were coming after some of our guys from next year. Your Christian Linksweilers and Caden Bradbury's.
Silas.
And Silas Nelson.
We've got a good crew of upcoming seniors for football for sure.
Extremely. Yeah.
Bradbury. Strike.
If I were on the schedule for Independence this year in football, I would be worried.
Agreed. It's looking promising for us. But you know what? They deserve it.
They work
If you're
hard.
here every day seeing what they're doing and how much they're putting into it, I mean, you deserve to win when you do that.
That's right.
The same thing with the boys with the track.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won regionals, but if you see what all they're over here doing,
Yeah.
they deserved it.
Yeah,
You know, so
Their coach is a slave driver.
I don't disagree.
Yeah!
I don't disagree. 2 outs. Ava Parks is up.
This inning, just a little bit lacking.
Yeah.
Some spark, a little bit of spark.
We need
missing.
some energy.
Yeah, you got to. Somebody hit a good one. And
get us going.
Yeah.
Well, right here's a good time to do it. Ava, Emma, Bella.
Yep.
You know?
Go ahead,
Oh, no, right to third.
And that's going to be 3 outs. 5th inning over, going in the top of the 6th. Patriots down 5-3. Not what we wanted out of the 5th inning. I'd like to get out here and play some defense, get back into your rhythm. The last 2 innings have been, giving up runs, so let's go back to the zeros.
We need 3 up, 3 down right here and get our energy going.
Get the ball, girls. Come on, Bella.
Coach Lily, you want to take over for me? You know he wants to talk on here.
I don't know about that.
Maybe we shouldn't let him. Who knows what he'll say?
It's hard to it's hard to tell. He has been known to be less than politically correct.
You're very kind.
That's as much as I'll say about it.
You're very kind.
Yeah. He's already running away. In fact, he's already running
running away from us.
Or his version of running away.
He accuses me of elder abuse.
Well,
when we pick at him.
If the shoe fits.
We love him. That's why we pick at him.
Yeah.
Somebody said, tell your mom to change the score.
Oh, it's right. It's 5-3.
5-3, it's right.
Your hair's messy.
So another good opportunity to mention the fact that Jeff Varney is providing our internet for this because we haven't dropped any frames. No frame droppage.
Good looking out, Jeff Varney.
Yeah, the other night it was horrible.
What did we do, steal Allie's hotspot from college?
We sure did. So we're on
thank you, Allie Hypes.
Allie Joe Hypes Internet.
Thank you.
.com.
Come on, Bella, get your hit now. Keep it going.
Yeah, we definitely need 3 up, 3 down here to get some energy going, get us a little spark. I thought maybe that big catch from Acacia.
Yeah.
You come off of something like that as your 3rd out. Sometimes that gives you the little spark you need, but we just didn't get the bats going.
Yeah, unfortunately, it hasn't turned around. That first inning was very good.
We just haven't been as aggressive with the bats, I don't feel like, or I'm not sure. Maybe they're thinking about it too much.
Yeah, you just
let it go.
Yeah, just let it go.
That was a pretty pitch.
Yeah.
Pretty pitch.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kenzie Pierce way ahead in this count. Let's see what she does.
Watch the corner.
Oh, a little low.
Little low.
Little low.
Good pitch,
Small
though.
miss. Yeah.
She's going after that spot that he likes.
He does.
Yeah.
She found it. She's got to hit it.
Get your hit now.
Another foul ball. Kind of poked at that one.
Yeah, I think she thought about maybe pulling back on it and then. Oh, that was a pretty pitch, too.
Another fly ball right up over our heads.
Yeah.
Safely protected by the fence.
Like for her to leave one of those hanging up for Ava to get. Not over the fence. She's fouling them off.
That's
right down the middle.
Down the pipe.
Sure was.
All right, J-Lee, get to know.
see a whole crew of football players sitting over there in the stands. I see Landon Phelan, Nicole Moody, and Brock Green. I see Micah Cuthbert, MC Hammertoe himself.
Bradbury.
Yeah, Caden Bradbury.
I'm looking. Tyler Varney, I think I saw.
Wrestling team showing up. That's a really wide.
Yeah, they just couldn't get there. It was a little too far out.
Work on that track speed.
Right? See? You could have gotten them there.
Yeah. That's one thing. I watch a lot of college softball, and if you watch Oklahoma play, they're maybe not as good this year as they have been the last 3 years, but, I mean, obviously they won 50 straight games or something. But one thing that you'll always notice about an Oklahoma team is their speed. Something like that gets caught every time.
That must be something they focus heavily on.
Yeah. When they're recruiting players from other teams.
Right? Kenny and I have been watching a lot of the NCAA softball tournament. We love it.
Oh, that's great.
But to see Liberty's upset, that was pretty cool.
That was amazing.
I do hate it for Texas A&M to be the first one seed to ever get beat.
I don't. It's funny.
But
I mean, so it has to happen.
But how cool
Yeah.
for Liberty. Liberty University in Virginia, you know, beating a big program like Texas A&M. I like it. I like the underdog.
7 years ago, they probably didn't even have a softball team.
I like cheering for a good underdog win.
2 outs now. Bella Lily settles under that one easily. Well, yeah, everybody does, unless you're Texas A&M. You know,
Agreed.
you know.
Agreed. Unless
remember,
you're not the underdog.
I don't know what year it was. I'm probably getting too old, but 2003, 2004, in that era, I think UNC lost to, like, Weber State.
Yes.
Or something in the tournament, and you're like, I didn't even know where that was.
I'm a Duke fan, you know, and Lehigh beat us one time in the first round of the tournament. And do you know how many people texted my phone, called my phone,
what do you think
asking
about
who Lehigh is? And I didn't even know, because who has ever heard of Lehigh compared to Duke or, you know, one of those basketball programs? But you go in sometimes thinking, oh, this is an easy win, and messes you up, you know.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Oh, Kenzie throws one in the area of a strike.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we'll sort of take that.
A little high.
I see a lot of New Balance out here. Everybody's wearing New Balance cleats. You see that?
Is that what those lacrosse ones Brock just got? Were they New Balance?
They were, yeah.
Is that the new thing?
New Balance is new.
Is that the new drip? Is that what they call it?
That is what they call it.
2 outs. Nothing hurt there. Walked a batter, but.
Pitcher's up. Ken taking a timeout here, I think.
Wonder if he's going to switch pitchers or
could be.
just maybe a talk.
Now he's
switching.
switching.
Yeah, he's putting Peyton in, it looks like.
So Peyton Brim in to warm up here. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with you in a few moments. And it looks like Peyton Brim has warmed up her arms, ready to go here. Pitcher versus pitcher. Still Mallory Green taking a short break here. She'll be back with us in just a second. First pitch is a ball. Another ball, a little bit high. Peyton struggling to find her way here at the beginning. She'll get there.
Had to wait in line, too.
Mallory Green returns to us.
Potty break.
Peyton Brim, 3 pitches in, 3 balls.
She's got to find her zone here.
Yeah.
She hasn't pitched in a few games. Kenzie's been keeping us going for the last few games.
Yeah, and it's hard to come in, you know.
2 outs, over halfway through the game. There's a strike.
And not at the beginning of an inning. Like, she went in and warmed up.
Right.
And then went out there and stood at first base.
Right.
And you get, like, how many pitches you get to warm up? 3, 4. And they're like, okay, go.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go ahead and pitch. Another nice pitch there. I watched the game she pitched against Greenbrier East.
Yes.
Great game, like hitting the spot right on the outside of the just barely hitting the corner of the plate. Like, they had no answer for that. Now, different competition. Greenbrier East is not Hoover, but if she hits her spot, she's a great pitcher.
With that natural left-handed movement, too.
Yep.
Good hit, Sadie.
All right, see what she comes up with here. New batter.
Sadie, get a good one.
Rolls it in there.
Good stop by Ava. Keep them from advancing.
Yeah, she doesn't let too many get past.
It's got to be a wild, wild pitch. If it's near her, she's usually going to knock it down. Or
Good, Sadie.
Ooh,
That
looked pretty, I thought.
yeah, good pitch. Kind of in that same spot.
Ooh, I don't know. We just need one out here, girls. Knock it down and pretty
There you
pitch.
go.
Pretty pitch.
I don't know that I would be a great softball coach.
I don't think I would either. I didn't play. It's like the only sport I never played. I played everything else. I just never, I guess when I played when I was younger, I didn't like it because when you're younger in softball and they don't pitch great, it's not as much fun.
Oh,
you know,
no.
a lot of
Yeah.
walks, a lot of getting hit with the ball.
that
You have to
hurts.
really want to play to do that. And I just was like, I'd rather be in a gym with a basketball.
Yeah.
Just wasn't really my thing. But I think had I started when I was older, maybe. I'm glad Maisie plays.
Yeah, if we could just get her to pitch.
I know. She has no desire to do that. I've tried.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and her personality, she just, you know, she's here for a good time,
Yep.
Jessie.
I know. Maybe first base.
Yeah, she played a lot of third and shortstop in Little League, believe it or not, and did a really good job.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see her at third base for
She
sure.
does a pretty good job. Got a good arm on her.
I don't know if I'd want her at shortstop. I've seen her
That's
run.
not, yeah, that's definitely not going to be where she would ever play growing up. But for now, she fields good enough to
She's great
to
hand-eye
hang.
coordination.
Yeah,
Like,
she can hang there right now. But once it starts getting a little more competitive,
Too
she's not-
fast,
Yeah.
yeah. But if she has any of that Brock Green arm, I can see her at third base rifling him across the
Yes.
line.
Brock could throw a baseball like that too.
That's what everybody says.
I know. Probably couldn't anymore. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It might be a little wild because he's just used to throwing a football at this point for
Yeah.
the last few years. It's a different kind of throw.
Yes, for sure.
Who we have? Peyton, Bella, Peyton, Emma.
Yeah,
They're all out here. I couldn't tell which one, but
somebody's up to bat.
Emma, Bella, Peyton
Yeah.
looks like we're at.
Kind
We've
of right.
got 2 more at bats.
Yeah.
We've got to get them going.
Do something.
John H. Lilly's back.
Oh, Coach John H. Lilly is returned. Looming behind us. He says, got to get these bats going, and he is right.
He is correct. We have to find a way to get some base runners.
Baseball player, actually, Coach John H. football. He was a baseball player.
Yes. He told me that before, actually.
Which, growing up in the 20s and 30s when he did,
What else was there to do?
there was nothing else to do.
What else was
He
there
had
to do?
Play baseball.
That was probably when it was still with sticks.
Oh, nothing. Yeah, stickball.
The stick ball still. We should ask him what the catchers wore.
Right. And we are back.
John H. didn't like our joke that he played in the 20s and 30s.
Oh. Now it's going to drop, I think.
Oh,
and
she dropped it.
drops
She dropped it.
Emma's going to second.
Oh,
She's
we
gonna-
needed that.
She's going to stay at second,
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah. We will take it. We need the base runner.
That wind is
It does.
really difficult. You can just see those trees back there if you're watching live. Just going every way. You don't which way is the wind blowing? I don't know. Yes.
I know. Yes, it's blowing. I
Everywhere.
promise. I promise. We're not in a place where there's sunlight either. We're in the shade.
Yeah.
I'd say that sun feels pretty good right now.
Yeah. I don't know that it does, but I would think.
A little low.
I could use some.
Me too.
I don't know if anybody told the weather, but it's May.
It's May, the end of May. Hoping it stays pretty for graduation next week.
Me too, yeah.
Good hit. Good
Nice
hit.
hit.
We moved her to third. We moved a runner to third.
And now power hitter Peyton Brim up to the...
Hey, she ripped one up the middle earlier, remember?
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Yeah, JR was joking with me last year. I said I'd like to see her hit a home run there at Shady, and he said she'd have to hit it twice.
Her own dad with the jokes.
I don't think she'd have to hit it twice now. I think she could hit it just
I think
the
she
once.
could get it there
Yeah.
now.
Trying to get her into the weight room and hopefully in the fall a little bit.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Stick her in weightlifting, and so she doesn't have a choice.
I
Put her in
tried.
class.
I tried. She
She
wasn't
won't do
having
it?
No, she wasn't having it. Bella Lilly was in there, though.
Ava said she wanted to take it next year. Harmony wants to take it. We've got a few
I
few
like-
girls wanting to get in that weightlifting. I like it.
I would like to see Harmony back out there.
Me too, especially her senior year. Would love to see her out here playing.
Really good softball player.
She was.
If she'd have stuck with it, she might have been your shortstop.
Right.
Really athletic, experienced, got a great arm.
Yeah, I hated to see her not play. Run it, run it, run it. Oh, yes.
Best
She
case
didn't
scenario.
throw it, and we were smart at third. Good job, Emma Lilly. Way to be a smart base runner and really
Yeah.
watch. She was baiting her to run, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was like, hey, throw that over there.
Yeah.
Throw it over there. Emma Simpson up to bat. We have 1 out, 2 on at the corners.
This is what we needed
Exactly. And we're switching out Zoe
Runners.
Bragg.
for our pitcher.
I don't know why.
Peyton's got wheels for feet. I'm not sure why we're subbing her out.
Absolute speedster.
Come on, Hannah. Got to get him here. Strike him out.
We're taking a time there.
Yeah.
I hear
She
kids.
kept her in the box a little too long. She was
Yeah.
uncomfortable, I think, staying in there too long. Had
Yeah.
to reset.
It's something in softball. Baseball players don't do that. They'll stand there all day.
They do, I know, but softball they won't.
Prepared to protect my camera from the
Right. Willing to lunge forward to protect that thing.
Yes.
I think we plan on getting another one that you can do like high level things next.
Yeah, for
that's our
football.
next purchase.
Yeah. So look for that in the fall.
We already have our on. That's safe. Nice, Emma. Nice, Emma. Okay. Sack fly.
Yeah.
Scored us a run.
That's
5-4, 1 out. No, would that be 2 outs now?
Be 2 outs, I believe.
2 outs. They just haven't changed it on the board. We got one of our runs back. We need to get this runner on first moving around here.
Yes,
Acacia.
Already updated the scoreboard. Go me.
We've been forgetting a little bit. Sorry, guys. It updates for us out here on the scoreboard we're looking at.
If the wind blows hard enough, you probably could just see the actual scoreboard.
Ball, ball, ball. All right.
Go, Hannah.
I'd like to see a nice double out here for Acacia Cook. She thought about it.
Felt it. Yeah, she, Acacia gave us a really good hit the other night right when we needed it. So let's hope she's got another one of those in her.
That looks like Fallon Rakes is on deck.
Well, she subbed in for Kenzie Pierce when the pitching change happened. So maybe she's batting for Savannah.
Maybe.
Wouldn't that be the spot?
Yeah.
Pitcher spot? Maybe so. Just giving somebody else another look at it, maybe.
Well, so there's your 3rd out. So top of the 7th, 5-4 Herbert Hoover. Independence looking to hang in there, getting that
One more
run.
inning.
Got one more inning. Hey, look, I'm channeling Bluefield from 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, that was so much. That game was so much fun, wasn't it?
That was one of the best sporting events I've
It
ever
really
seen.
was. That was a good time, especially since we came back and won.
Yeah,
That made it a lot more fun. Let's
listen,
be
that
honest.
is key. Yeah, that is key.
Well, if we can get 3 outs quick right here, we can get those bats going. We still have a shot. We don't want to give up any more runs, though. We
No.
want to.
Now
We
we
want
need
to
a
just
goose
come
egg.
from one. Yes.
We don't have the top of our order coming up, so we
No,
need nothing in here. We need 3 straight outs. Let's get out of this. Nice.
Well,
Warm-up pitch there. Peyton
Ava
looking
still has not struck out all year.
good. Unbelievable.
That's wild, isn't
Absolutely
it?
unbelievable.
Now that we're this far in the game, I didn't want to jinx her coming into the game saying that.
Yeah.
But we're pretty deep in the game. She might get one more at bats.
Maybe.
All.
Yeah.
Hopefully we tie it up. Maybe we'll go into more innings, but
Hopefully we don't tie it. How about
if
that?
we win.
Yeah.
But to go an entire season without a strikeout, that's,
Most people can't go a game without a strikeout.
I know. She went an entire season with no Ks, man.
Unreal.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool stat. And we've seen some good pitchers.
Yeah, very. I mean, these Hoover pitchers.
Oh, very good.
Twice during the year, and then, again. And the
Oh,
Logan.
we play, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Logan pitcher's good, too. She's tough.
I get the impression that the only reason she even pitched here was to strike Ava out.
Was to try to strike her out. She was not successful.
No, she must have pitched 10 innings the night before or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, Shady's pitcher, Jenna Joyce, is, she's good, too.
Extremely
and
good.
She couldn't get her either, so.
She's just really smart. She'll hang in there.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Difficult throw there to field by Fallon Rakes.
Yeah. We need those little grounder outs, though.
Yes, that should have been an out. There should always be an out.
When Peyton pitches, she does do a good job putting it. If they hit it, they have a hard time hitting it they dink it a lot places because I don't know if it's the spin she puts on it or it's
hard
like
to
I've
tell.
noticed they hit it different when she pitches. Like it's coming off the bat different or something.
Yeah.
If it's that left-handed spin or
Or the angle. I mean,
just where she's left-handed maybe. I'm not sure. It changes them up a little bit. It's a pretty pitch
beautiful
though.
pitch.
Right down the middle.
I look for her to have a huge senior season.
Oh, me too. Me too.
She worked a lot this year, changed up the way she's throwing the ball a little bit.
Oh, pretty change up. Oh, he didn't call that.
That's unreal.
That was beautiful. Pretty change up. Pretty change up.
The natives are getting restless over there.
Yeah, they didn't like that ball call for sure. That was pretty. Ava's got this. Nah, Ava's not dropping that.
No. Dream on.
Be nice to grab two right here real quick. Tag second and go to one.
Yep. This matter way off the plate.
Right. Pretty pitch.
Hard if she throws that sort of low and
Outside.
away. I mean,
Yeah,
how
she's
are
not
you
gonna
ever
reach
getting
it.
there?
No, you see most pitchers get really close to the plate. She's way back in the box. Well, 2 straight strikes.
See what Peyton throws here. If she gives her anything that's hittable. She kind of doesn't.
No. Looked like some sort of change up too or some sort of off-speed pitch. Like it came in there a little slower.
Because if you've never played baseball, softball, you see those change-ups come in there,
And
you
you're
think,
like, oh, why don't they hit
"Oh,
that? It's
man,
coming in
come
so
on."
easy. I know.
No, trust me. That's
Not when you're used to it coming in so fast. Your swing is so fast that you got to slow your swing down to hit it. It just really
Yeah.
messes you up.
Even if you do hit it, you're not hitting a home run or something.
No,
It's like-
not unless you really time it good, and that's just so hard to do.
Yeah.
People don't understand how hard that is.
No, you see him doing it in the pros.
Well,
like in
yeah.
majors, like Mike Judge.
They
can
make
do
it look easy,
Mike
but
Judge is a great baseball hitter.
right. A little low, Peyton. A little low, Peyton.
Just keep giving her nothing to hit.
No. All the people in the outfield too. We're full today.
I always like the cars parked out there. You know you're parked out there far enough. There's no way a softball is going to get to you.
Right.
Like, what a great place to sit and watch a game.
I know. I like it.
Just drive up there and park. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 7th inning. Peyton Brim trying to battle here.
Strike. Got the out.
Out at first base.
2 outs.
Hoover advances their runner to second base. Hoover coach over there at third base, still wearing shorts.
Not cold yet, huh?
Not cold, or she's toughing it out.
Right. It gets a little chilly here on the hill.
It does.
When the sun goes down. Oh, look out there. We have 3 freshmen
Yeah.
in the field in a regional final game.
Ooh.
All right, girl, 3 up, 3 down, let's go.
All right, bottom of the 7th inning, last opportunity here for the Patriots. Got to get those bats going here, kind of at the bottom of the order.
3 up, 3 down, girl.
Yeah. Fallon, so
It'll be 8-9-1.
8-9-1?
Yeah,
Does that sound right?
sounds right.
All right, girls, this is it. got to get the bats going here, or it's the end of our
season.
25 season.
Yeah.
But next year we will be in AA.
Yeah, watch out if you're AA.
Watch out, because we get most of these girls back.
Yep. Yeah, we'll miss some key players, Cassie Bradbury.
Oh,
and
of
Emma Lily,
course.
Acacia,
Kasia, Savannah, all four
Yeah.
of our seniors are good players, good teammates, good leaders.
but we'll be all right.
But we're gonna recoup from that for sure, and be right where we're at in AA, where we're supposed to be,
Yeah.
and compete against schools our own size. That would be great.
Which is the only fair thing to do.
Yeah, I looked at some of those teams we had to play in basketball for AAA, which is pretty much the same thing for baseball and softball, the same teams.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have 560 kids now.
560.
Playing schools with 900
950.
kids,
Yeah.
950 kids, just it's a big difference. Got double the kids to pick from.
Yeah, and I know some, other coaches or administrators out there will use this ludicrous excuse like, well, you compete in football.
Right.
Well, sir and or madam, that doesn't actually mean we compete in all sports
Right.
at the same level we compete in football. Like
How many track runners do we have?
5
And 3 girls?
and 3 girls.
Yeah, we're not technically a AAA
No.
roster.
No, I don't think
We
so.
can't even fill all of our sports teams.
No, not even
You
close.
know?
We can't even have soccer.
Right. So, I mean, for people who think we should be AAA, that's basically just because they don't want to play us.
Yeah, come visit me. How about that?
They just don't want to
Yeah.
play us.
Come visit us.
That's a
and
good
check out
way
our
to get
school.
us out of there.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be scared. Just play us. How
Just
about
play
that?
us.
Yeah.
Good swing. We've got freshmen back-to-back.
Back-to-back freshmen. Yeah.
Bottom of the 7th, down by 1.
And back-to-back freshmen.
Back-to-back freshmen.
But listen.
This
can
is how
do
they
it.
learn.
This is how they learn. These pressure
You give
situations.
them the opportunity. Ooh,
A pitch that he likes.
I know. Like, he's
Sometimes,
not giving
yeah.
it.
Not all the time.
Well, he's not us either every
No,
time.
no,
so
that's what
I
I mean,
can't.
yeah.
He's been consistent.
consistently
I will say that.
inconsistent.
And I will say, I haven't heard as much complaining
No.
from either side. Oh,
Nice
she got her a
shot.
little hit. What'd we say?
Yeah.
That's what we needed, guys.
Looks like Peyton Brim is the Burger King over there.
All right. We got Riley Stewart up.
Layer down of best of bunts. Like, I don't think she's going to bunt, but she does, man.
She might.
She puts a great bunt down.
He might tell her to right here to move the runner and get a chance.
Third
you
base
know?
playing way in, maybe anticipating
Maybe they
that.
know, yeah. That may happen. You know, that third base spot, they come in running hot.
Yeah.
You know, what if they don't bunt and they smack it right back
Right
at
in
you and
the
you're
face.
running forward? I mean, I know they wear the face mask, but
Yeah, but I tell
you
you
got to
what,
be pretty tough in that spot, I think.
I
Can't be scared.
played third base at one time and caught one right in the chest like that. And let me tell you,
It does not feel good. Oh, he has gotten 2 of those.
wow.
Front row.
2 of those. Bouncing.
Yes. Oh. Unfriendly bounces today. Unfriendly. So
I think they're giving him a minute to take a breath, I believe.
Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes.
All right, up.
No balls, 2 strikes, and no outs here. 1 runner on. Riley Stewart looking like she's going to bunt, and then tries to slap it. Not really sure why.
I'm not sure what that was about.
Like
I don't think he
yeah.
told her to do that, it doesn't look like, but I guess maybe she knew it was going to be a strike and
Yeah.
tried to take a whack at it.
Yeah, so we've got,
Senior Cassidy Bradbury up,
and then Ava Parks.
and then Ava. So
Yeah.
nobody better, I guess. Let's get it going.
Or, yeah, maybe Cassidy just hits a walk-off homer.
I would take it.
I would take it. Hello, dog.
I would take it.
Some kind of time happening here. Ken taking a break.
He's putting a runner in, maybe?
Could be. Not sure. See what's going to happen here. Zoe Bragg's coming on. So junior for a freshman.
All right.
Yeah. I don't really know if Zoe is any faster, but she's probably a little more seasoned.
Maybe.
So.
And she does run bases for us quite often, so.
And she's quick.
She is. She will run hard. We need to get her moved around to second for sure. It's our tying run. High. Good eye, Cassidy. She likes those high ones sometimes.
She does.
That must have been outside.
Must have been. It was kind of in that low spot that he likes to call.
But it could have been on that, you know, from here where she's a left-handy.
It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell.
So,
Unless
balls,
you're
no
directly
strikes.
behind. 2 balls, no strikes. She can wait for hers.
Ooh, could have let that
was a
one
little
go.
high,
Yeah.
But I told you she likes those high ones
She sure
sometimes.
does.
Sometimes those are the homer ones,
That's
though.
a fact. Two balls, one strike, one out.
Two strikes, 2 balls.
One more, Hannah.
That is a
Too
ball.
low, too low.
Full count
dirt.
here. One out.
Nothing above your eyes, Cass.
Yeah, don't swing anything high.
She might throw you some trash, try to get you to swing at it.
I probably would.
You know,
Yeah, I probably would.
if I got a shot at walking you anyway,
Yeah.
maybe. Or, oh no, oh
Get
no.
out. That's going.
Yes!
Home run.
Walk off homer. Walk off homer.
Let's go. Let's go, Cassidy
I
Bradbury.
love it,
with the walk-off
Cass.
homer.
What about that senior getting that walk-off homer?
Patriots going to take this one 6-5.
Yes,
in
I
the
love
bottom
it.
Of the 7th.
You called it.
I called it. What did
Let's
I say?
just be honest.
What'd I
You
say?
said a walk-off homer.
What did I say?
A walk-off
There
homer.
you go. Let's go.
That
Great.
was a fun one. That was
Really
a fun
good
one.
game.
So it looks like we're going back to Hoover tomorrow, weather permitting.
Weather permitting.
I might have to make the trip. It's a haul, and I know it's a school night.
It's a haul. And
But
it's a
I
school
might
night, but
have
it's a big
to,
one.
Jesse.
It's a big one.
Me and Brock just might have to pile up and go. Are you
Brock-
going?
Brock is definitely going.
Brock's definitely going,
There's
but
no
I
way
may
he's
just
not
have to
going.
go with him.
If you didn't know and you're watching, at home and you didn't know this, Brock is, I believe, the boyfriend of Ava Park's softball superstar. So
Yes. So
he's
he's
not
going
missing-
to the
no,
game.
No, she went to that Roane County game.
She went to Hoover, I believe, and stayed in the
She-
Lightning. So
Yeah, she did.
he's going back to Hoover to support her, I'm sure.
Yeah, you can't not. So let's swivel the camera over here a little bit.
Well, Jesse, this was such a fun game to watch, for one.
And your first commentary game. Yeah, not bad, right?
First one.
It's not scary. It's not
Nah.
scary. I'm just standing here talking.
I'm used to talking to you all day.
Right? All day, every day, forever.
Forever, from 6 in the morning until now.
Until, what is it, 7:45.
So we've been together for 14 hours today, Mr.
14
Stevens.
hours, wow. Well,
It's a good thing you're all right.
I'm mostly okay.
Jesse, tomorrow at Hoover.
Tomorrow at Hoover, be there, be square, Patriot faithful, show up, make the drive.
Just do it.
Just do it. This game is proof. The 11-inning game the other night is proof, like, we can beat this team. Your girls are going to need you there to support them. If you're watching from home and you're a football player, you definitely better go, because most of these girls came to watch you
They
play.
sure did.
If they come and watch you in the Hoover game and the Roane County game, it's 10 degrees outside, you could probably make a trip when it's 70.
I agree. I think we just need to rally up tomorrow and talk all the kids into showing up.
Yes, exactly. So we will sign off for now, and then we will see you tomorrow at Herbert Hoover High School. Good night.
Good night.